So I'm thinking about trying a new build that lets me do that.
My lord.
Well, it's very good with IO.
Right, stun.
Exactly. So what he should do now is, if you can find a way for Alchemist to be a support and still find some farm, then he's going to be good. And that item might be a way to do that, because between ganks you can actually do some jungle.
Is he going to buy it? Is he going to buy it?
The problem though, the problem with it is that he can't transition as well into that, and he doesn't have HP sustain as well until he hits 6. So he actually isn't that good at jungling. But maybe if he just goes to a bounty rune and he gets a bounty rune at the start of the game, it'll essentially have them have 4 cores. If they can get away with that, then it's going to be amazing.
That's the greediest thing I've ever heard.
And they don't find a way to do it. Well, it's pretty greedy, but it's not like ridiculously greedy. Here comes the smoke, though.
They're going to find Leo style. They need open wounds. They need the tethered move speed. They're actually not going to get this kill. He's still taunting them. Don't dive behind the tower, Van. It's not worth it. That's a smoke. That's 50 gold down the drain, and one of your smokes used up. Great. You know, I really wanted more taunting from Shadow Fiends. That's exactly what I needed in my Dota 2 lifestyle.
I actually am happy about these ones. He deserves to. They deserve to be taunted for that one, man. You break a smoke like that and get out. Like that's a sick play.
That's fair. If he keeps doing it the entire game, I'm gonna lose it though. I'm telling you right now. By the way, this is the first time I've seen a Fairy Fire bot in pubs as well as in Pro Dota. Like, how is this thing any good?
I don't like it in this case, but it does allow him the potential to outplay your opponents. If he thinks he's about to die, you can save him.
Yeah, 75 health. A little bit of a stick charge kind of thing. Dan was trying to secure the bottom rune. Is Jerry? There's the acid spray. Alright, now this is bad. I don't think you can fight it to acid spray, but the rock brush comes out and good. He went for the shadow wave. Or rather, the vengeful spirit went for the wave of terror.
They just don't have the damage. It was looking kind of good, but always.
Where are you going, Jerry? They're not respawned yet. It's not gonna work. Well, it was a good try. They get 2 quick kills, and oh god, that's not the start for not today. This honestly, again, I should have mentioned this at the top of the broadcast, but not today. If they win this game, or rather, if they win this game, then Slayers are out, and you've got Shazam as well as not today in the playoffs. Otherwise, it's a 3-way tie. So Slayer absolutely need to win this game.
Well, the draft looks pretty good to me. There may be some other abuse thing that they can leverage with Lifestealer that hasn't really been super discovered yet. I mean, that initial fight looked okay with the Wave of Terror and the Acid Spray, but it wasn't perfectly placed on the rune. If that would have been more in the rune, maybe they could have fought, but they just didn't have the damage. They didn't have the right clicks. If they had 5 heroes there, they would have won that fight with all the minus armor, but they didn't have 5.
Top? Benhas is dead! Firefly and 6 stacks of sticky napalm, and that's easy. 504 gets an easy kill on a Viper, who is usually pretty competent and easy to landing with. So it's very strange that happened.
Yeah, once the Barretter gets on top of him, he just dies. He doesn't have corrosive skin yet, so he couldn't slow the bat. Now bat's level 3.
Okay, alright, I take it back. I'm sure this here is fine.
Well,
in this scenario anyway.
Barretter bought a bottle. He could buy this from the side shop here with 1 rune. I think he should have bought it, honestly, from the side shop.
Wait for that 2-minute rune to spawn and then head top and get that.
Yeah. He could actually use the bottle charge, go to the rune in 30 seconds, fill it up, at the same time as his bottle will get to him now. Because it's just a regular courier, right?
Yeah, it is.
I guess the mid heroes don't need it, so I guess it's okay, but...
Yeah. They have Z-Talk, and he probably wants to get the top. Oh, what are you doing, Z-Talk? Don't be that freaking greedy. Vulcan down bottom gets killed in the Tusk. Van was using the open wounds, the Shadow Wave with the Poison Touch came out, and that was that. So easily done there. And Van's just... By the way, we have to keep in mind that the Infest cooldown is 50 seconds at its max level, which is very quick from what it used to be, which is just 100 seconds total.
And that's mostly good because it allows them to gank a little bit more, in my opinion. And a couple explosions, like a 400, 700 damage radius, that's like the whole screen, basically. He's going to hit everything with that Infest later.
Uh-oh, Vulcan in trouble. Ice Shards are available. He does not have Grave. He's got Shadow Wave. He actually doesn't have mana for it. He heals himself with the Fairy Fire. Vulcan going toe-to-toe. The Shadow Wave will go. The Heal Bomb will do some work. And DDX getting chased down with the open wounds. He gets outplayed by the Vulcan Dazzle.
That was sick.
That was real nice.
That's why he got the skill point, man. That worked out really nicely. But the heal on himself, he waited for the open wounds, and all of a sudden when you Shadow Wave, you heal from the magic damage you do to a target. And it kept him alive massively. Got so much HP from that. And DDX surely didn't anticipate that much kind of a swing.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. And so Slayers are in a very good spot, but despite Benhas's death, he is still leading the way in CS. Sticky Napalm being annoying, and 504 going ahead and just trying to right-click and do as much as he can. This Alk is level 2 now. He has his stun up, but he's not farming. He's not got his Gribble's Grid. Meanwhile, mid lane, Schofield. Oh, God, what is it with these question marks? Dear Lord. Shadow Fiend will go down. That's not good.
Oh, he's maxing out homing missile. That's actually so good versus SF in a 1v1. Because it does so much damage, especially when you have this extra mana that a Wisp can give you. It's just, you leverage it so well.
The mid Gyrocopter.
They should go
Rock Brush will go. Yeah, there's the tether. And Slow didn't actually do much. Leo style now. Oh, the raise. They'll get Z-Talk. And
okay.
Schofield is going to keep diving as the Dazzle will come into the backside. Goody getting destroyed by the right click. And there's the homing missile damage doing some work. Leo style, last right click. DDX will get in. They have the Grave. Yes, he gets it off in time. The last tower hit will not do enough even with the Grave on. And Vulcan will actually have to Shadow Wave and do some extra damage to DDX. Now there's the Poison Touch. DDX cannot stand up to this guy. There's the tether. The overcharge comes out. DDX doesn't have any mana for Ice Shards or Snowball. It was just night time, but they get the double for the Dazzle. That's huge. He's got so much money now.
Okay, Wisp plus Dazzle is pretty good for keeping your HP up, it turns out.
Poison Touch. That's the ability.
He's gotten the level 2. It makes the slow a little bit better. Not amazing still, but 70 mana is so little. Like, you can spam that so much now.
There's a double damage at 504. He does not have Lasso, but dear lord, is he destroying Benhaz. He actually has been slowed up by the Nether Toxin and Poison Sack. Here comes the stun. The Acid Spray. Can they turn this? Benhaz salves up. One more right click will do the job for 504, and he will get the kill. Now can he get Jerry? Firefly still going. He's bottling his way through. Jerry is only level 2. There's still the double damage. He's got 3 stacks on him as well. He's got the stun. He's going to have to use it, but he will go down in time as 504 gets the double. And Schofield gets another mid. The XDs fly. Both the South American squads giving him the BM, the good old, the business, if you will. Bottom lane now, Van. Open Wounds goes. The Rage as well. Actually doesn't have mana for the Open Wounds, but it's got the Rage, and of course, with... Oh, the stun comes out. The Acid Spray is just enough. DDX is able to salve and stay alive. I thought that last right click coming through would have done the job with the Phase Boots. Didn't get it off in time.
That was pretty sick. So he bought himself 3 seconds with the Snowball, didn't actually stun afterwards because he just used Enrage, and the nice TP by Jerry. Jerry activated his stun and then he teleported, and by doing that the stun damage was high enough as he arrived.
504 is going to have a couple of creeps stacked up here. This is going to get him even closer to the Blank Dagger. He's going to have like a 7-minute Blank Dagger in 6.86 when Batrider is not supposed to be this strong. Or maybe he is, who knows. DDX down bottom, Rage and Open Wounded up. Stun's available, and they could throw it on Van, and they more than likely will. The body block will go. Nicely done from Jerry, and DDX will stay alive. The stun getting charged up. He's getting actually blocked by the creeps. He can't get vision. He'll stun himself. He will not get dove, however. His Van is actually stuck in the tree line. He needs to eat his way out. You have 1 tango. You better use it wisely. No, go right here.
He needs to. It doesn't work. He can't walk through there.
Oh, he's dead.
He's gonna die now.
Oh, good rage.
Good stun.
I mean, he's still healed up. Does he have Grave? He does. Missile. Grave range is not quite there yet. Van, he's trying to eat his way through, but no! Does this work? Can he get through? There's a rock formation there. Van is in trouble. He'll infest into the creep and stay alive. He'll jump out. Now Goody doesn't have his magic missile. There's the Ice Shards. Van somehow still alive. How is he living?
Oh,
Rage comes through. They're turning this. Jerry's barely living himself finally. They will get the kill, but Vulcan, great heal coming out with the Fairy Fire. Jerry's still up and ready, but he goes down to the Poison Touch, and DDX survives at the end of it all. The Shadow Fiend died mid after a gank. He's actually up into the jungle area. Will take some stacks as well. Slayers are owning.
That fight was so fun to watch. Like, that was so technical down on the bot lane. They saved all their abilities so well. Both teams min-max very well, but Lifestealer, man, every time he hits you, he's healing a lot of health, and he's able to eke out some advantage there.
Radiant's top tower is
certainly, I think, the Blank Dagger coming up from 504 here. These 2 creeps. Yep,
we got another Viper with no ulti at level 6. The strats continue.
Yeah, but he didn't go for the Nether Tox. He went for the 2 in Corrosive Skin. Or 3 in Corrosive Skin.
Why do people not get another? It's 1 skill point, guys. Like, it's a difference of 5% magic resistance and like a little bit of slow. Like, it's a marginal benefit to get an extra point. I just don't get this. Like, Viper Strike does so much. At the very least, it's a great slow for 5 seconds.
I don't disagree. Goody got dope. Now the TP's coming in. This will be from the Viper. Again, doesn't have Viper
Strike. Could you use a Viper Strike right now?
Yeah. I mean, he's going to get called out on how is he going to chase this. In fact, see the turn down. Rocket Barrage, Goody walks into his death, and Benhaz, they'll go toe-to-toe. The overcharge won't be enough. No, Benhaz will fall as Van walks in. He's got the Open Wounds, so phase forward. He's still slowed up from the Corrosive Skin. There's the lasso. The Rage will go. The Open Wounds will follow soon after. Here's the Snowball first and foremost. Infest is up in 2, by the way. Snowball goes. Open Wounds will go. They don't even need it. He doesn't pop it off. And 504 is dominating. They show off the blink at 8 minutes in. And that was a 2-for-2 trade in the end, but dear lord, it's 18-6.
Yeah, that's some advantage there. Jerry at the moment still level 4 on his Alchemist. I don't really see him contributing a lot to this game, honestly.
What has he done?
Very little. I think they just rotated it because they felt outpicked by the Lifestealer. Because the Lifestealer is a good
God.
kind of...
Goody, we'll see you later. Relocate in. Rocket Barrage will fly. He's got Magic Missile. Use it on Z-Talk. That does literally nothing. And more pauses. How's the Shadow Fiend doing? Oh, God, not very well. Look at his net worth. Look how far behind he is. He's behind the IO. Good thing he's a Shadow Fiend. He can farm with Razes. Sad thing that they changed his mana cost for that ability. But he should be okay maybe later on down the road if they can figure out something. They're going to get this tower. It'll be denied or taken one way or the other. And DDX is going to go with the Snowball. They have the Viper chasing him down. Good Ice Shards. Call down will fly. There's the Walrus Punch. And DDX has to piece out. And Schofield is still in trouble. He pops the drum and now Cherry cannot get it. Top lane, Z-Talk, IO, and 504 will get a kill on the Shadow Fiend. They were all busy mid trying to kill that Schofield Gyrocopter, but he popped the drum charge and got out of there.
No. What happened is Viper didn't use his frickin' poison attack, and he also didn't use his ultimate that he didn't skill. I honestly am so confused what this stupid trend is of not getting Viper Strike. It's one skill point. It does 300 damage.
Alright, so you know how much I like Viper, right? I play this hero a lot. I agree with you completely. I honestly have no idea. That's just, it's dumb. It's very dumb. It's 1 point, guys. It's not going to change the world.
Like, yeah, 4 points for 300 damage. A lot of people make that decision playing heroes, but one skill point, it only costs 125 mana, and you use almost no mana on this hero. Like, why would you not get the skill point?
The entire
this is
point
so stupid.
Of Viper is keeping them in your range and then just chewing them down with right clicks. That's kind of how you play the hero. And foregoing that ability just boggles my mind. I'm not sure why, but I don't understand what they're doing. Either way, Firefly, they'll blink Lasso. He doesn't have a 4-staff out yet. And they're going to jump in. And actually, a little bit too late to the party. 504 is dead, but the Rocket Barrage and Call Down, the damage is real. And Jerry's going to get caught. Poison attack. The Dazzle's going to work with the illusions. He actually soloed up the Alchemist, and Goody's going to go down to the Rocket Barrage. Vulcan gets a double kill on this Dazzle. He is a farm mother. He's sitting on 1400. They're not done yet. Leo style can't even TP out. And that's it. It's GG.
Oh
not today. We'll go to 2-1 in Slayers of God. They'll get the win. Just like they lost 2 days, or yesterday actually, in 9 minutes. They'll win in 10:45. And we have a 3-way tie again between Shazam, Not Today, and Slayers of Gods. Dear Lord.
What the hell? What the hell is happening, man?
6.86, dude. I don't know.
The Shadow Fiend died way too many times. They basically lost every lane there, and at that point, Slayer just wins. So if you play like this ultra aggression style that Slayer has been doing in other Brazilian teams, and it works, you look amazing, and they lose at 10 minutes. But if it fails, you look like idiots and you lose at 10 minutes. So it just comes down to being able to outplay your opponents.
Slayers have been on the receiving end and the giving end on both